Nice.
This is Raphael, Order Unit 107, Sector 15. Code 511. We have observed an unidentified man illegally crossing our border from the Leesuit Democratic Empire. He is carrying a black backpack and an AK-style rifle.
We have everything.
Hello, fucker.
Ah.
Give me all the information you have. Why did you come inside our territory and plant explosives inside a fucking nuclear power plant?
I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
Want to board him more? He doesn't seem cooperative.
Wait. No. No! Please!
Yes, we have him. He's not saying anything useful. We'll need to use more elaborate enhanced interrogation techniques. Okay. Got it. I'll get it done.
Tonight, our special forces captured one of the most dangerous Leesuan Democratic Empire terrorists, known as the Bug Eater, inside our territory. He was caught planting explosives at the BUH-2 nuclear power plant. Due to his close ties to the LDE regime, I and the high-ranking generals have made the final decision to launch a full military intervention inside LDE. We have decided to share our intelligence with the OAF and support their military efforts. Together, we will stand against the Leesuan terrorists.
Now we need to understand why the BUH Republic joining the war was such a big deal for both sides. The BUH Republic, TBR for short, has one of the largest military budgets among all countries in the region. They also operate the best recon and intelligence gathering equipment on the planet. In short, this means the OAF gained massive support in every way imaginable, and the LAF was in serious trouble if they continued to fight alone. At exactly 2 a.m. Georgian time, the BU Republic launched its own military intervention inside the LDE. Simultaneously, they signed a non-aggression pact with the Otag Republic.
Can you look at this? Is this real or some kind of radar glitch?
I mean, it looks like some kind of weather artifact.
We have observed a lot of activity coming from the Butt Republic. 150 targets. I repeat, 150 targets.
Why would they attack? We didn't do anything to them.
Engage targets.
What is that? I can't hit it.
Try again and again. It's coming straight at us.
The gun will overheat soon.
It's coming close.
The gun jammed. Shit.
You need to check if the ammunition rack opens from outside.
Today, the cowardly BUH Republic launched an unprovoked assault on our sacred land. They struck without declaration, without honor, hiding behind lies and alliances. Let it be known to every citizen and every traitor watching, this is not just an attack. This is a declaration of extermination against our people. We have confirmed what we long suspected. The BUH Republic and the Otagium regime are united, scheming in the shadows like rats. But we are not afraid. As Imperator of the Lizuan Democratic Empire, I now declare war. Full, unstoppable war against the BUH Republic and all who stand with them. We will burn their ambitions to ash. Let them come. We are ready. Glory to the Lizuan Democratic Empire.
The BUH Republic committed a relatively small number of troops on the day of their invasion, but since the Lizuan armed forces were already stretched thin from the ongoing war with the Octagian Republic, they were quickly overwhelmed by the better equipped and more coordinated BUH forces. BDF launched a three-point assault. Since the Lizuan BUH border lies to the north, for simplicity, we will describe the directions from the border's point of view. The northwestern border will be referred to as west, followed by south, and finally east. The primary objective of the BUH defense forces was simple, but ambitious: to encircle the Lizuan capital, Lizinium City. To achieve this, they targeted all remaining anti-air installations and destroyed key supply hubs that the OAF couldn't reach, either due to distance or lack of intelligence. The BUH High Command prioritized minimizing their own losses, while maximizing the disruption and damage caused to enemy. Their strategy relied on precise airstrikes designed to disorient and confuse the Lizuan troops, securing control of the skies to maintain local air superiority, and deploying infantry in a way that would cut off Lizuan supply lines and block any retreat routes. On the west, the BUH defense forces moved to secure a buffer zone stretching 10 to 15 kilometers into Lizuan territory. Although this area had already seen heavy fighting and some territory was controlled by OAF forces, BDF troops focused on securing and expanding their control, prevent counterattacks, and support the ongoing southern offensive. Their steady advance helped maintain pressure on the already overstretched LAF. The southern front stayed the main focus of the operation. Its goal was to cut off supply routes and gradually encircle the 2nd North Congo Military Division. BDF and OAF pressured the tracked troops until they finally surrendered after days of fighting. This victory was an important step toward capturing Congo City. Meanwhile, the East Front was the site of a concentrated bombing campaign aimed at every strategic target possible. Following successful suppression of Lizuan air defenses, or SEAD, BDF ground troops seized majority of the SDD Lizuan border area. Because of this development, the chances of Lizinium City being encircled rapidly grew.
What the fuck? Are you telling me you send one of our best special forces troops on a solo mission into the BUH Republic? Are you insane? I should kill you on the spot. We will lose this war because of you, and your pride, and your ego.
Look, it's not how you think it is. I only told him to scout the border. It wasn't actually my idea to do this.
Our great Imperator, Lizuan Otag, I have acquired information that we lost one of our portable warheads. The GPS tracker shows it is somewhere in Ambush Valley.
Any more information?
From security footage we can see the hiccup gnome stole it.
Wait, it's not what you think, I promise.
The BU-8 Republic launched a major offensive aimed at cutting off supply lines to Conga City. At the same time, the OAF advanced from the east wing, closing the encirclement around the city. This maneuver put significant pressure on the Lizuan armed forces defending Conga City. If the city were to fall, Lizinian itself would face increased strategic risk.
Yeah, hello, Mr. President. We confirmed it. The device planted at BUH-2 was a nuclear bomb. The only reason it didn't go off was a malfunction in the primary fuse. He didn't have a backup.
Unleash the full force of our military. Hit every piece of LDE infrastructure. Flatten it.
Meanwhile, the Southern Theater offered little hope for the Lizuan Democratic Empire. The Otag Armed Forces had established a fortified stronghold and forward operating base, or FOB, deep inside Raphalian City. It was a calculated move that put the Southern Military District in grave danger. The main concentration of OAF troops was north of Raphalian City. Their objective wasn't the mountains themselves, it was to slice through the narrow corridor above the Raphalium and Wuhayam ranges. If successful, LDE territory would be split in two. Reinforcements from Lizinium City would be unable to reach the south, and what remained of the Southern Army would be surrounded. The geography of the Raphalium Arblast left the remaining LDE troops with two options. Escape along the narrow coastal road, fully exposed to OAF fire, or attempt a days-long retreat through the mountains, where they lacked both artillery cover and logistical support. But then came the order from Lizuan High Command, an order that would change the course of everything.
All forces of the Southern Military District are to hold current positions without exception. Retreat is treason. Surrender is collaboration. Any soldier attempting to flee their post or communicate with the enemy will be executed on sight. Field commanders are authorized to carry out summary judgment. You are not civilians. You were chosen for this district because you are expected to endure what others cannot. The Otag dogs rely on numbers and foreign equipment. They lack conviction. They lack discipline. Our empire does not lose ground. It does not negotiate. It does not forgive weakness. You will fight. You will hold. You will die if necessary. Glory to the Lizuan Democratic Empire.